Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. It is Tuesday, y'all. It is Tuesday and I apologize for my 48-hour break. I hit a not so comfortable flare-up. And normally when this kind of flare-up happens, I would go to the hospital. But because of the virus, that wasn't possible. So I just had to try to deal with it at home. And I'm still not through it, y'all. So be patient with me. I'm going to be back on, but I have to pace myself carefully just because I don't want to end up in the hospital. So I'm just making really, really sure. But I did manage to do a little packaging, not much. I couldn't do much, y'all. Couldn't even watch videos. So I've got 48 hours worth of videos to catch up on, a ton of comments to catch up on, but I did manage to package up a few things. So I had made, before the flare-up, I had made these sequins mixes for Joanne's sequin swap. And you'll see I made everybody two. I made one very springy looking one with like lots of those new sequins from Cartwright's. And then I also made like a heart themed one. Just like a cute, lovey, heart themed purple one underneath. And I packaged up each one like this. And I made one for Joanne and I tucked in some goodies for her. So that was for Miss Joanne. And then, well, y'all know I got that gorgeous book from Griffin Girl for the last die cuts with, Meet Me with the Die Cuts. And I really wanted to do something nicer for the next round. But because I hit this flare up, I couldn't build a book because they take me so long. But here's what I made, y'all. Look how cute it turned out. So basically what I did was I took envelopes of different sizes and I decorated them, and on the front is the die cut that's enclosed. So that's a little camera, that's a little Maggie Holmes bow from the Maggie Holmes set. There's some pop rocks. This one is a special die that's a gift to the recipient. And there's some bunnies and some bears. Now this month's theme was critters, y'all. And I just don't own any besides butterflies, bears, bunnies, and Maggie Holmes deer. So my poor recipient. So what I did was I augmented with like my favorite dies in my collection that I thought that the recipient might like and maybe doesn't own. So for instance, like this is the Rosie Studio little medallion that came from Absolutely Alice. Little camera. This is the Maggie Holmes profile die. That's the Maggie Holmes bow die. Some pop rocks, a gift. These are the, I do own these. These are bunny and bear dies that my mom sent me. So I did include those. And these are ticket dies from the Alina tickets. I love that die. And then this is that Sissix holder die. I love that one too. This is my new shaker bow die, so I included that. And then here's the Maggie Home deer. So I did die cut a lot of those for her. And I do own a lot of butterflies, y'all. So this is a big envelope full of butterflies for the recipient. And then Polaroid frames and big bows. And I do own the Tim Holtz bunnies, so they got included. And y'all know I'm a fan of these little purses. So I quickly built one and attached it to the front, and inside are the purse die cuts. And that is my Meet Me with the Die Cut swap. That's going out, but it's going to be in a big envelope. So my carrier is going to have to take it. But I did get also my recipients, so I can't wait to open it. I haven't even peeked because it's been sitting in the disinfectant pile. I do have like, I'm not kidding, I think I have like 7 Happy Mail boxes there. I've gotten a lot of mail in the last 24 hours that my super brought up because I went out well enough to go downstairs. So that is my Meet Me with the Die Cut swap that will hopefully my carrier will either take this afternoon or tomorrow, and that will get out to my partner. Not as good as Natasha's amazing book, but more creatively done, that's for sure. And certainly a ton of die cuts. So that was good, and I managed to do that, and I managed to do a few other things. The great news is I got my package from my husband today. So that means that inside is a visor, which means I can go to the post office, which means I can mail boxes again, which means Carmen, I'm unpacking those envelopes, Jelly Bean, and I'm putting your stuff in boxes. But folks, be patient with me. I am still really not feeling great. So it's going to be slow, but I'm going to get everything done now. The place is a disaster because I literally couldn't move for 2 days. I just couldn't. It's I just hit that terrible autoimmune wall, and I so thank, there were so many of you that texted and emailed, and some of you even called, and I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't respond. I was in that much pain. My hands were so swollen. I sent my medical team a picture. I couldn't even bend my fingers. So it's been a rough flare up, and it still is. So again, be patient with me. I do have to teach today. So I don't know that I'll be back on today. I want to be. I have ATCs to show you. I have Happy Mail. I have design team packages. I have projects, but folks, it's going to have to be a slow process till I get better. And I know y'all understand. I know you do. But it makes me feel badly. Most importantly, I have Leticia Zavala's draw to do. She has very kindly not only done a tribute to all the participants on Instagram, but she sent me a comprehensive list to do that draw. And I have to do the draw for the Your Creative Studios Happy Mail package. I have not forgotten. Again, I'm just asking for your patience. I'm likely going to do those tomorrow morning. The reason is I seem to be a little bit better in the mornings and much worse in the afternoon and evenings. So I'm going to try to get all the important stuff done in the mornings. Even though I'm teaching, it just means I'll get up earlier. All right, y'all. It's so nice to see you. And thank you for all of your check-ins. And a thank you to Susan Tootsie Tucker for hosting the Meet Me with the Die Cuts. I've been very excited to participate again. And thank you to Joanne, Happymailstamper, for hosting the Sequins swap. Both are really fun, y'all, with such fun swaps. And I hope to see you later on today, but because it's a teaching day, it's likely I won't have enough energy. Just bear with me as your girl gets through this flare-up, all right? Thanks again for all your love and check-ins. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Nice to see you. Bye for now.